Hello, football fan. You are welcome to another episode of Football Extra Site. Today we are going to be talking about Chelsea. Is Chelsea truly a true contender for this season? Are we seeing the kind of thing that we have seen before in the Premier League? Well, on Sunday, this is what the result was with Chelsea. It was Chelsea 2, Brentford 1 at the end of the day. It could have been a much more easier afternoon for Chelsea, but we all know the history between these two teams. When they come to the party, they come to dance. Well, at the end of it all, this is how the table looks like. With Chelsea second on the table next to Liverpool. And the gap between the two teams right now is 2 points. Assuming Liverpool wins the game at hand, the difference between Liverpool and Chelsea at this time is just going to be 5 points. But well, on Sunday, Chelsea is going to be playing first before Liverpool plays. And if Chelsea wins that game, they're going to be temporarily, at least for a few minutes, for a few moments, they're going to be on top of the table. And it's been a long time that Chelsea experienced that kind of a feat. Well, this man, Cucurella, Marc Cucurella. Oh, Cucurella. Oh, Cucurella. This guy is just unbelievable in recent time. The way he plays the game, I saw somewhere when somebody said, maybe we just need to take the wig off. This is simply Ashley Cole, who came back disguising as a guy in wig. Cucurella has been very, very good for Chelsea in this season. What else can we talk about Nicholas Jackson? Everybody seems to have their opinion about Nicholas Jackson. And depends on who you ask. Some people think, oh, he's not a striker. Some people think he's just too young, he cannot lead a line. Some people think he's just so inconsistent. Well, Tim Sherwood was even saying something in the studio of Sky Sports for the Premier League. And it was things like, this player is just been so inconsistent. He doesn't score the easy goal, he scores the difficult ones. So everybody seems to have different opinion about Nicholas Jackson, but one thing is sure, this guy is here to stay. His records are wonderful. I saw a picture somewhere, like a chart, where the first 50 games for Chelsea, some of the players on top of that sheet, players like Ersenberg, even Drogba. Drogba's number compared to Nicholas is not even comparable. This guy is simply ahead of Drogba at this stage of his career with Chelsea. So, Nicholas Jackson, you get your flower from me already. What can we say about Nicholas Jackson? It's a young man that is growing with Chelsea every day, and the records are very good, and it's gonna just keep going on that upward trajectory from what I'm seeing right now. Another thing that is to be said out there today is what Nicholas Jackson had to say after the match. It was a very big win, not an easy game, and one of the things he said is that he doesn't look at the table, he just want to play the game and win, which is very good. This is a good mentality to have for Chelsea. This is the point where I am going to say that Chelsea doesn't really have to be a title contender. They just need to keep winning their games, and at the end of the day, they could flip it around and say, yeah, it's true, we're not title contender, but we're title winner. We just want to win. And that's a better way to look at it, and they just need to keep at it. The numbers, the result are too good to believe. Well, Jadon Sancho, when Jadon Sancho was to come to Chelsea, There's a lot of impression that people have about Jadon Sancho from Manchester United. But since he came to Chelsea and replaced Raheem Sterling, he's been like a guy who was victimized at United and has now become an influential member, the growing force in European football machine. A ton for the best for Sancho. It couldn't be any better than what we have seen with Sancho. He's working hard, he's loving life in London, live close to family, and things can only get better from here. Well, a lot of people say a lot of things about Robert Sanchez, but come on, people, does he deserve his praise, his props for the last game played for Chelsea? Will you get any better goalkeeper than that in EPL? Come on, guys, when this guy played very well, let's all come out to say, good play, we need more from you. That is the standard. Robert Sanchez actually put in a very good shape on Sunday and helped Chelsea to secure that point. Well, we just need to get back to the trivias again. And what are we talking about here? We're talking about Opta. Well, a lot of computer analysis playing around with data and regenerating and simulating different scenarios about 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 1,000 times. These are the outcomes that you get from that kind of exercise. 81% before. Well, Liverpool is going to win. 11.8%, Arsenal is going to win. 2.8%, Chelsea is going to win. Manchester City, 4.3%, they're going to win. And after and before and after match day 16. So after the match day 16, they still run the simulation. It still favors Liverpool. And our Arsenal position drops by 10.6%. And for Chelsea, it's 5.5%. So Chelsea is gaining. Other guys are losing. For Liverpool, it's just a marginal thing. And if Chelsea keep winning their game, this is going to change over the time. That's what that means exactly. Well, what other thing do we have in the news today? We have an 18-year-old striker that plays for Nuremberg. I think it's Nuremberg. Nuremberg is the name of the German club this young player played for. His name is Stefanos Tsimas. Chelsea's looking at him. And that's Chelsea. They just invest in everywhere. They really never know which one is going to hit. But we see what goes with these. I hear that the cost for this one is not going to be more than $3 million. But they spend pounds in England, and we see how this is going to pan out. The leaders in the team. Did anybody see the assist that Enzo made for Nicholas Jackson on Sunday? That is why Chelsea signed Enzo. Those incisive passes, his ability to create with his passes from deeper part of the pitch. Well, I just want to say props to Enzo. Keep the good work going. Well, on this note is a sad one. There's a rumor out there that Modric has been tested in a doping test, and that in the sample A, a bounce substance was found there. And this happened in end of October, and the sample B is expected to be opened in the next day. So we'll see how this unfolds. I don't think this player needs this right now. It doesn't need this. He should be playing. It's really pushing to play in this team, and then is getting caught in the middle of this. This will be so crazy. At this point, we just want to say, hey, if you're in this channel and you are still here listening to this content, why not support this channel by making sure that you click the like button? A lot of us who come to this channel to watch some of our content are not clicking that button. Please click that button, support this channel, and then we'll be able to bring you better content than what we have produced in the past. On Sunday as well, Tottenham Hotspur succeeded in winning their game, and they succeeded in getting another manager fired. Well, it works for them, and that's good. And who is the manager that was fired? His name is Russell Martins. He got fired, and this was following the 0-5 loss to Spurs. That was something we posted on Sunday. That was how that went. Well, Maresca is still maintaining that Chelsea is not in a title race. Well, I agree with him. We're not in a title race, but we're just positioning for winning. Look at that, 5 wins in a row. It doesn't always happen this way. This is what we find this time around, and this is good by all means. So at this point, we're just gonna say that see you in the next one. Good one. Cheers.